Hello and welcome to my base race build for October. As this is now the 5th of November, I am rather late. This won't be going into the official vote, but I thought I would upload it anyway, just so that you can see what I've been up to. Okay, well, there is the cache over there. And over here we have the swamp where we all got our vines, just so you know whereabouts I've built. Right, okay, well before I show you my build, I want to just tell you a little tale, a cautionary tale, about a very rich but greedy king who was so vain and arrogant that he refused to believe that a woman would not want to marry him. He proposed to this beautiful young woman, but she was not at all interested. She had her own life to lead, and he just could not accept that. And so he imprisoned her. He was convinced that, having seen all of his wealth, all of the opulence of his castle, that she would change her mind if she had a few days sitting in a damp, dismal cell within reach of all this finery. There she stayed. She refused to change her mind, and tragically she fell ill and died. What the king didn't realise was that she was in fact the daughter of a witch, and when her mother found out what he had done and what had become of her daughter, she was so furious she took a dreadful revenge. And here is what now remains of his kingdom. There we have it. That is my build. It's definitely cursed. She put a curse on the land, and it was never usable again. There we go. Even the house. Oh, hello. Even my boat is cursed. Let's grab this one that got away from me earlier. Come here. There we are. Even the house itself is screaming out in pain. Right, I shall pull into the dock here. I shall attempt to pull into the dock here. Oh dear. I won't pull into the dock here. Let's just exit the boat. Right, as you can see, I've used all of the oak wood here, and some of the dark oak planks for the dock. And this area, I have all of the gravel, most of the andesite, and some mossy cobblestone, no, not cobblestone, mossy brick, that's the words, thrown in as well. Now up here you'll be able to see the full extent of the devastation. Let's arm myself, I can see we've got mobs out there. But yeah, this is the doom he brought to his people with his arrogance. What was once a bustling valley where the people grew crops for the court is now a complete ruin. These fires, they will never stop burning. And here the people hid wherever they could, but to no avail, and they all perished. The soul sand marking the sites of their deaths. Hello. There we go. In the years following, people tried to barricade off the area, but where there's the promise of wealth, you will always get people coming in to investigate. But nobody stayed very long because it's very apparent that this place is very much cursed and haunted. So we have all my mossy cobblestone here and my iron bars, most of them. Okay, so that's the devastated valley. Now let's go on up to the castle and I'll show you around. People built these this stairway long after the devastation happened. But The pumpkins are to warn you, or the jack-o'-lanterns are to warn you to stay away. This is not a good place. Alright, up we come. And here we have the ruins of the castle. This is all that's left of a once bustling community, really. Okay, so here the last remains of the library, using my bookcases and one of my redstone lamps. And over here we have a fire ever burning in a semi-destroyed, what do you call it, fireplace, with bricks, and my sand I've used as sandstone, and the last, no, not the last, but some of the spruce logs. Okay. Head back over here. Now this area was the least damaged, and there's a reason for that. The witch wanted it to remain forever a warning to people that arrogance will not pay. So here, this is the cell where the young woman was kept, and some people say that her ghost haunts this room, but I've never seen it. Here she had a straw mattress, no glass at the windows. It was very, very cold and damp right on the sea edge, and these were the only facilities that she had. Whereas the ceiling shows the wealth that she could have had she submitted to the king and agreed to marry him. But she knew her own mind, and she was not going to be forced. And finally we have the king's throne room, preserved in all its glory as a monument to this man's arrogance and vanity. And all that remains of him is his head on his gold and silver throne. So in here we have the gold block, the ender eye. That was the symbol of his all-knowing and all-seeing. He didn't know much, did he? Alright, the rest of the andesite, the rest of the redstone lamps in the floor and around the room, the music blocks, the spruce logs, pistons, and red carpet. So there we have it. A cursed and haunted land. I wonder if I can take the quick way out. Shall I risk it? Ooh, I don't think so. No, it's too high for me. So let's just leave it with a distant view of the castle screaming out in pain, and a lesson to anybody who thinks that they can just get their way because they're wealthy. So there's my build for October. I really hope you like it, and yep, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you very soon in the November base race. Bye!